Hey, it's Megan. First off, I want to apologize if my voice gives out or cracks or whatever. I am getting a cold and it sucks. Secondly, I wanted to apologize to anybody who's actually been wanting me to do videos. I have not had time to do videos. I have not even thought of doing videos. I've wanted to do vlogging, but I just have not had a chance to vlog. So, yeah. There's that. I'm sorry if you've been waiting on that. And my camera has a thing that like flips out, so I tend to look at that rather than directly at the camera. So I'm sorry if that bothers you that I'm not looking directly at you. I don't think I'm very good at vlogging. I don't think I'm very good at talking to a camera, or I guess talking to an audience that isn't there at the moment. Like, I'm just literally sitting here in front of a camera talking. It's kind of weird, but that's how it's done, I guess. Well, I was having a lot of trouble trying to figure out what I wanted to talk about while I vlog concerning topics and whatnot. I couldn't really think of one that I really wanted to talk about. I decided to make my first video kind of an intro video, and then I have a topic to talk about, which is, you know, it's relevant to my life right now, so hopefully if it is relevant to yours, it helps you. I don't know. But anyway, my name is Megan, if you didn't already know that. I am 17, I'm almost 18. I graduate this year. You don't need to know where I live because it's kind of creepy. I'm gay. And I'm going to be going to school for video production. So, I mean, this is, I guess it's kind of good practice. I don't know, it's doing something with a video camera other than just making videos. Well, I mean, this isn't coming out right. So I'm gonna go about this as easily as I can without messing up or stopping in the middle of my speech, because I tend to stutter and say a lot. I wanted to talk about a topic that's kind of been relevant in my life at the moment, and it's, you know, it's out there, and it's called depression. And this isn't something that a lot of people know about me. Unless you know me personally, then I'll tell you. Or, I mean, I won't even necessarily tell you. If it comes up, it comes up. It happens. It's not a big deal, but it does affect me, and it affects my family and friends and life. You know, recently I have discovered, you know, mental illness is a lot more common than people like to admit or talk about, because nobody likes to talk about it. Nobody likes to talk about how depressed they're feeling or how anxious they're feeling or yada yada. It's not something we like to talk about. Basically, the point of this video, I guess, is I just want you guys to know that, you know, it's okay to talk about these kinds of things. If you have depression, that doesn't make you weird. It doesn't make you any less better than anybody else. It doesn't make you a sob story. It doesn't make you who you are, that's for sure. It's just this really small part of you. It's this really small part of you that likes to try and take up a large part of your life, and that's what sucks. You can't control it. It's okay to feel sad, and it's okay to be anxious, and it's okay to not be happy all the time, and it's okay if you have depression. It's okay if you have to take medicine for it. I've come to accept the fact that, you know, I might have to take medication for this my entire life, or I might spiral downward, but, you know, I've learned to accept it because it is what it is, and, you know, I'll control what I can, and if that helps me control it, so be it. Depression for me varies. I can have my good days and I can have my bad days, and then I have the days in between where, you know, you don't even know how you're feeling. Sometimes I can't even describe how I'm feeling. It's hard to explain to other people how you're feeling. One good way to describe my depression, at least, would be, you know, everything can be fine, perfectly fine, and then you wake up the next morning and you feel like crying for no reason and you can't pinpoint why. And you shouldn't be ashamed of it. You really should not be ashamed of how you're feeling because you can't control it. And sometimes, you know, people ask you, well, hey, why are you even sad in the first place? Well, I don't even know to begin with. I can't answer that. I don't know myself. And it's really hard. I'm not kidding. It's really hard to explain to someone how you're feeling when they've never felt it. And what I say might not apply to everybody, and it might not make sense to everybody. Not everybody might agree with me on what I have to say, but I mean, there's no format to this, and I'm just kind of getting it out there. I think the part that makes it really hard is you miss so much life. This is supposed to be the best part of my life. Senior year, I'm graduating this year, and you know, I've already missed weeks of school, and I'm not going to be able to make those up. I'm not going to be able to fill those in with memories because I wasn't there. I was in bed at home. I have had depression for a long time, and I'm still to this day learning how to cope with it and how to manage it. And I will continue to learn how to, and so will you if you struggle with the same thing, or whoever's watching this, I don't know. But you know, I've been told it gets better, and I like to hope that. I like to hope that things do get better, and you know, I'm going to continue to hope for that because that's all I can do. You know, if you do need to talk about it, don't hesitate to talk to somebody about it. If someone asks you if you're okay and you're not, don't say yes. Don't say that you're okay when you're not, because what is that going to do for you? If you need to talk about it, talk about it. How I think of it is, if you don't talk to somebody, it's just a whole bunch of you talking to yourself in your head, and that's all you're hearing is the negative, when you need support to get through this type of thing. I have an amazing support system. I have family, I have friends, I have a beautiful girlfriend. But not everybody is as fortunate as I am when it comes to support, you know. If you do self-harm, I'm not going to tell you to stop, because I mean, I guess in some way or form I understand that it does help, but don't let that control your life either. And for fuck's sakes, if you have scars up and down your arms, you're still beautiful. Like, I don't care. Like, they don't make you who you are. Your scars do not make you who you are. Please remember that. Like, and just like it's okay to talk about any mental illness, it's okay to talk about your scars. There's no reason to hide them. There's no reason to cover them up with a hoodie sleeve. There is a lot of closed-minded people out there as well. You know, if you are closed-minded and someone tells you they're depressed, don't judge them for it. Don't put them down. You know, it's better to say nothing than something mean. In other words, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. But I am telling you, you know, the journey may not be over for me, you know, I'm still struggling, but if you are just beginning to struggle with this mental illness, then I just want you to know that it does get better, even though it's gonna take a long time, probably. It might take less, I mean, hopefully it'll take less time, but it takes time to feel good and feel right, and you're gonna have bumps, and you're gonna have bumps in the road. There's gonna be some hiccups. All that you can hope for is, you know, for it to get better. But I mean, give me some feedback on the video so I know if it's something that I wanna or even should continue doing. Share the video if you think it's worth sharing. I mean, I don't know, do whatever you want with this thing. I'm just gonna kinda throw it out there. Anyway, I hope everybody has a fantastic week, and happy Monday, Tuesday. I don't know when I'm gonna be uploading this. It could be any day, I don't know. Thanks for taking the time to watch this, and I don't know how often I'll be doing this, but you know, I'll be back, I guess. So, until next time.